Are you telling me that where you're going to go for 8 days, they're going to let you have a cat?
Yeah. Yes, it was their idea. It was their idea to get a PTSD animal because I have very bad PTSD. So I went and I adopted a little kitten, and he helps me a lot. He's the reason to stay in good shape, to get everything together. He's beautiful.
I commend you. I just want to know.
It means a lot to us. I mean, he's very beautiful. You should just. I'm so confused right now.
Really?
Yes, sir. Can I please explain?
Confused, Mr.
Okay.
Mireles.
Yes, very much so. Because whenever I left here, I went downstairs, and I thought the ankle monitor would be put onto me downstairs. Nothing was put onto me, but the hair center showed up. I went directly from here into custody with the hair center, and I've been at the hair center. On the 13th, I was still at the hair center, apparently when the warrant went in for my arrest, and I was still with the hair center. I got released from the hair center because I found housing. I've left the hair center, and then I got picked up on the street because I got a little kitten for my PTSD. She went in between the fence. I had to go over the fence to get her. When I got her back into her kennel, and I had my kennel with me when the officers was checking me. I had no drugs, no nothing. And then they said I had a warrant, and I was very confused because I haven't done anything. And at the Harris Center, I was with them the entire time. I told them about the ankle monitor to please check on it, and they said they would get a hold of me, and if there was, they would set me an appointment to go get it. Nothing was ever done. And if you could please call the Harris Center, they'll tell you what I'm telling you is the truth. I haven't done anything.
I got a different report.
From who? From the Harris Center?
Did we not, Lori?
We did.
Okay. I know that you're telling me something over here.
I promise that's exactly what happened.
I got information from the hair center themselves that says it's over here.
What? What did they
You
say?
didn't go turn yourself in. That you didn't go do what you're supposed to do.
I did. I was at the hair center. I've been at there. I was at the hair center.
You can contact to see if the hair.
Please, yes. April is my care worker. April's my care worker. She'll know.
Hold on.
I don't understand how that's possible.
I don't want to keep you in jail for the sake of keeping you.
No, I know, sir. I've been doing good. I've been doing everything. I've been trying to make you proud. I did what you said.
See,
I promise.
you're going to reach out to the hair
Okay,
center.
I promise. I swear.
Verify.
April knows who I am. She's my care provider. I have all my paperwork. I have everything.
Okay, hold on a second. So
Thank you.
I'm going to have him back for a second. Take your time. There's no rush. Deputy, do you mind? We're going to check now, Mr. Mireles.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll bring you back out when we have a result.
Thank you for listening.
Of course.
No.
I don't either.
But the thing is, Judge, I'm feeling that it's a felony trespass only because it was during a state of emergency, so it was made a felony. I didn't know that that's how that worked.
This courtroom hearing starts with pure confusion as a defendant walks in completely shocked, claiming he never violated anything. He tells the judge he was supposed to get an ankle monitor, but says the system failed him instead. Just when you think the story can't get stranger, he reveals he was arrested while trying to rescue his tiny PTSD support kitten named Green Beans. But the judge isn't fully buying it, and what happens next turns emotional fast.
And then the others, the PCS you picked up with the DWI.
Let's bring her out, and then I'll bring her out next, and then we'll figure out. Okay. Mr. Mireles. So when you get there, what's the situation when you get there? You're housed and you stay there, correct?
When you get there, they only have, where I was, jail diversion is for about 14 days at the most. If you're active and you're searching, which I was, if they see that you are actively searching and doing what you're supposed to be doing, they can help you if they don't find housing for you in between those 2 days. I was managed to find housing, so they gave me my discharge paper and I was able to leave to go to my housing, which is temporary.
Therein lies the problem.
Huh?
You're supposed to stay. You're not.
They tell them when they can leave.
Yeah, they discharge you.
They discharge you from the Harris Center. He got discharged because he got housing.
Yeah, and I got housing, so I went to my housing. I might have lost my housing now because of this misunderstanding, but I can go back to the Harris Center and have them re-help me again to get back, because it's a volunteer.
The housing that you're going to.
The housing that I was at was in the Heights, and it's
Living with who?
I stayed with my younger sister first. She's pregnant, but it's not with her anymore. I was going to be staying with the what is it called? I forgot what it's called.
So the housing, you basically get to choose? Is that what you're telling me?
No, sir, you have to apply to them, and it's called Magnificat. Magnificat is who I was going to be staying with. It's called Magnificat Housing, and they only provide you for 8 days because this is a transitional housing. This is to get you into a place as best as they can. It's not permanent, but it's transitional. You go with them, you stay with them, and you get you hopefully into something in between to be
So
permanent.
where's the long term?
They don't do permanent at the center. If you want to get permanent housing, you just have to hopefully keep staying with
It's going to happen after 8 days. Happen after 8 days.
You pretty much as long as you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, you can stay with them. And that's what I was doing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as long as they show that you're out looking for jobs, you're out looking for housing, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, not just abusing the free housing, then they'll work with you to get you into another one as fast as possible or to stay with them longer because they don't like
Am I able to verify that you're actually staying at a place?
I can keep in touch.
I'm not going to take your word for it.
Oh, I
So
can keep
I
in
need to
touch.
actually speak to someone.
Huh?
I need to speak to someone to know what you're doing, where you are. I'm not going to take your word for it.
I can keep in touch with you. I can just have someone from the hair center. His name is Greg. Greg is who's helping me get my housing. He can keep in touch with you. I can give him your number, or we can have
His
everything.
phone number.
Everything I have is in my paperwork, and they took.
Things suddenly take an emotional turn when the defendant breaks down explaining he had finally escaped homelessness, found temporary housing, and was trying to rebuild his life. He pleads with the judge, insisting he's been trying to make him proud, while desperately begging for another chance to get back to his emotional support kitten. The courtroom goes silent as the judge starts questioning whether this heartbreaking story is real or just another excuse.
Everything when they arrested me, they took everything away from me. I had nothing. I couldn't get anything. The only thing I had was my little cat that they took from me.
Don't worry about a cat at this moment.
No, she's in my
Worry about
PTSD.
yourself
Yeah.
first.
Well, she was recommended. I got her because I have bad PTSD, so they recommended I go get a PTSD animal, and I got him.
Are you telling me that where you're going to go for 8 days, they're going to let you have a cat?
Yeah. Yes, it was their idea. It was their idea to get a PTSD animal because I have very bad PTSD. So I went and I adopted a little kitten, and he helps me a lot. He's a reason to stay in good shape, to get everything together. He's beautiful.
I commend you. I just want to know.
It means a lot to us. I mean, he's very beautiful. You should see him. He's like my everything, and they took him away from me. That's the only reason I want to get back out there right now. He's at the SPCA, and I don't know why they took him from me.
I understand.
He's
And I
really
want you to
beautiful. He's a little
do
gray
well.
kitten. He's awesome. His name is Green Beans. I promise I was making you proud. I was doing everything to make you proud. And I had to get back out there to get him. And I want to get back into housing. It's tearing me apart to know that they just ripped him from my hands like they did. And I was doing everything that I was supposed to do. I don't want to lose him.
All I want to do is just verify what you're telling me.
I promise. I can. When I get to the center, I can have because that's the only place I can go. I have to go back to the center because I can't lose my housing. I can go back to the center and I can have April call you immediately and get in touch with you. She was actually.
Mr. Mireles, listen. I want them to contact Lori. As long as we can verify you're doing, know where you are, where you're staying, and that you're not out on the street, I'm happy.
Okay.
This courtroom hearing quickly became one of the most emotional and unexpected cases you'll ever see because what started as a possible violation hearing turned into an unbelievable story involving homelessness, PTSD, an ankle monitor mix-up, and even a missing kitten named Green Beans. It's the beginning of the hearing. The defendant looked completely confused and overwhelmed. He immediately told the judge that he had no idea why he was arrested. According to him, after leaving court previously, he expected officials downstairs to place an ankle monitor on him, but he claims that never happened. Instead, he says he was taken directly into a diversion housing center, where he remained under supervision for days while trying to rebuild his life. The defendant insisted over and over that he had done everything the court asked of him. He explained that he was actively working through a housing assistance program, trying to stay off the streets, apply for long-term housing, and avoid falling back into homelessness. But things suddenly got emotional when he explained the moment police arrested him. According to the defendant, he had recently adopted a small kitten as a PTSD emotional support animal after professionals recommended it to help with his mental struggles. In a moment that sounded almost unbelievable, he claimed the kitten slipped through a fence, forcing him to climb over to rescue it. After retrieving the cat and putting it safely back in its kennel, police approached him, checked him, found no drugs or illegal items, and then shocked him by saying there was an active warrant for his arrest. The most emotional moment of the hearing came when he started talking about his kitten, Green Beans. The defendant became visibly emotional while explaining that the kitten had become his reason to stay focused, stay healthy, and continue trying to improve his life.
All I want to know is that you're not on the street.
No, I'm not. I'm not on the street at all.
I know you're going to tell me no. I know you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods.
No.
But it's not. I've been through this before.
And they can verify I'm not, because the second that I am on the street, I go straight to the hair center. I don't want to be on the street. The hair center is amazing. It gives me great food, housing, everything. And the whole point of them is to get out of homelessness. That's why I'm doing this.
That's
I
why.
can't be on the street.
Have you here?
Yeah.
Because from what I understand, you took off, and that's not what I want to happen. I want you to stay in touch with Lori.
Okay. I can only do so much. My cell phone got stolen literally just.
You're not listening.
Okay.
Stop and listen.
Okay.
I want you to stay in touch with Lori.
Okay.
And I want Greg to be able to verify with her where you are at all times.
Okay.
If in 8 days I don't hear anything, because I'm writing everything down that you're telling me,
Yes, sir.
in 8 days I don't hear anything, a warrant will issue. I'm not going to play this game with you again.
Yes, sir. I understand. Okay.
Before you leave the jail, you will have an ankle monitor on you.
Okay. That's fine.
You must stay in touch with Lori.
I will. Yes, sir.
This is it.
Okay.
So redo the PTI to release to the hair center again?
Release to the hair center, same gig as last time.
Okay.
No release on his own to the hair center with a GPS.
Okay. And
All right,
pre-trial
Hey.
protocol?
make me proud.
I am. I promise.
See it. Go get your kitty and make me proud. Oh,
He repeatedly told the judge that losing the kitten was tearing him apart emotionally, and that getting back to his pet was one of the biggest reasons he wanted another chance. At first, the judge clearly seemed skeptical. He repeatedly questioned the defendant's story and made it clear that he wasn't simply going to accept everything at face value. The court had reportedly received different information suggesting the defendant may have failed to follow instructions and turn himself improperly. But instead of instantly shutting him down, the judge carefully questioned him about his housing situation, the diversion center, and whether anyone could verify his story. The defendant mentioned care workers, housing coordinators, and support staff who could confirm everything he was saying. Slowly, the judge began seeing that there might actually be some truth behind the emotional explanation that, in a surprising twist, the judge made a decision that completely changed the outcome of the hearing. Rather than sending him back to jail long-term, the judge agreed to give him one final opportunity. However, there were serious conditions attached. The defendant would be released again with a GPS ankle monitor, required to stay in close contact with court staff, and his housing program would have to verify where he was staying at all times. The judge made it crystal clear. If communication stopped or the story didn't check out, another warrant would be issued immediately. But before ending the hearing, the judge said something that completely changed the tone of the courtroom. After warning him not to mess this up, the judge looked at him and said, "Make me proud. Go get your kitty." And just like that, one of the strangest courtroom hearings turned into one of the most unexpectedly emotional moments, leaving viewers wondering whether this man was finally getting his life together, or if this was simply his last chance before everything came crashing down.